And here is the Writer's Almanac for Friday, the 10th of July, 2020. It's the birthday of the city of Dublin, founded in 988. Been occupied since before the Roman invasion of Britain. It appeared in the year 140 in Ptolemy's Guide to Geography. But the first verifiable settlement came with the Vikings in about 831. They called it Dyflin, which came in turn from the Irish Dufflin, which means black pool. But 988 was the year the Irish king Mael Shechnal reclaimed the city for Ireland and required people to pay him taxes. Dublin, Ireland, a city of writers. It was on this day in 1553 Lady Jane Grey was crowned Queen of England. Her cousin Edward was the only son of Henry VIII. Henry VIII died when Edward was only 9. Henry had provided for a council of regency to rule until Edward reached adulthood. And when it was apparent that Edward was going to die of tuberculosis at the age of 15, the unscrupulous Duke of Northumberland designated his 15-year-old cousin Jane Grey to be the queen. She ruled for 9 days before she was deposed by Queen Mary, who was the designated heir by Act of Parliament and by Henry VIII's will, and who had Jane Grey imprisoned in the Tower, and she was later executed for treason. It's the birthday of the man who gave us alternating current, Nikola Tesla, born in Smiljan, Austria-Hungary in 1856. He patented the rotating magnetic field and also invented the Tesla induction coil. It's the birthday of the man who designed the smiley face, Harvey Ball, born Worcester, Massachusetts, 1921. He owned an advertising and PR firm, and he designed the face in the yellow circle, the smiling mouth, the eyes, for 2 insurance companies that had gone through an unfriendly merger. He never tried to copyright the design, nor did he have any regrets about not earning money from it. His son said he wasn't a money-driven guy. It's the birthday of the short story writer Alice Munro, born in Wingham, Ontario in 1931, author of stories set in provincial towns in Ontario. It's the birthday of Edmund Clarahue Bentley, born in London 1875, author of mystery novels, but famous to us as the inventor of a new form of verse named for him, the Clarahue, made up of 2 rhyming couplets. The first rhyme, the name of a famous person. For example, George III ought never to have occurred. One can only wonder at so grotesque a blunder. Here's a poem for today by Ramon Montaigne, Nobody Loves You. Once I lived a life of some renown. People looked up to me in this town. They listened to what I had to say. I was well regarded at Bud's Cafe. Then one dark day they passed a law, no smoking, 0, nada. And I became persona non grata. Now I go out on the sidewalk to take a drag, me and the homeless lady with the garbage bag. Ginger Rogers smoked, and so did Fred Astaire, Clark Gable and Cary Grant. And nowadays, you simply can't. People don't want elegance. They want clean air. Me and Bogey and Ernie Hemingway, Huck Finn, Woody Guthrie, Prince Andre, members of a noble, fatalist elite, forced to stand out on the street. One cold day, I was talking to Chopin, who was shivering, smoking a cigarette, Turkish. Is this a decent way to treat a man who wrote those magnificent mazurkas? Nobody Loves You, a poem by Ramon Montaigne, used by permission of the poet here on the Writer's Almanac, funded by donations from listeners like you, now available on PRX for distribution by your local radio station. Be well, do good work, and keep in touch.